We can't stop here. This is pig country. This week on The Hapless Heroes.
Last time I accidentally initiated a character assassination of JamJam, everyone fucking roasted me.
Hello and welcome to the Hapless Heroes podcast. My name is Dave and I'll be your host and dungeon master for this evening. Let's get started by introducing our cast. Starting on my right, we have Francesco as Percival Flothest.
Where is JamJam?
To his right, we have John as JamJam.
Faster, Thunderclap. Faster.
To his right, we have Lou as Lev Zangief.
I don't know, but it's pretty nice wherever he is, I bet.
To his right, we have Mike as Brunner Brew Blitzboar.
I'm ready for an adventure.
To his right, we have Nicole as Glorp Glup Glup.
Shimmer, 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 shimmer.
And to her right, we have Seb as Choomdaloom.
Yep, definitely into trains now.
We cut back in on our action. The party has been walking through the Valley of Gold towards the Cormorant. But we cut back towards the JamJam, cutting towards a valley of hedges on a pig. It is, day 13, maybe? You're not really sure how long you've been here. But, it's another day of eating breakfast, fucking up your room, and raising hell. Yeah.
What really makes it is the fleshy sounds.
Yeah, I was going to say. It sounds like something else.
You can put effects on this. Hold on. I'm actually getting a great waveform for this, too. I might even steal this from my own loops.
Some great Foley.
If it's going to sound like what you think it sounds like.
It does not. It sounds really bad.
All right, let's see if I keep the raw audio in there, if I do slap effects on it, or if I just
Don't use the word raw. Don't use the word raw.
Why? Why wouldn't I? It is the industry term, Michael. It is the industry term.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Balls are slapping.
We all know what the industry terms are.
I don't have coconuts, okay?
Oh, that just made me cry. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. JamJam with his ham.
Every time the flesh sound hit, I was just like, And
it kept going.
Got little fleshy feet.
But
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not.
Right, I was just trying to provide background, okay? I'm not trying to distract us here.
Sorry.
No, he would never do that because we would never do that to him.
No, never. Not even once.
We're not that kind of people. We don't do tit for tat. We're not eye for an eye.
Speak for yourself.
I don't seek revenge. I'm not that kind of person.
No, never. It'd be horrible. So I want to give you JamJam a little bit of space to,
Oh, sure.
Please.
Yeah. So what kind of stuff are you getting up to?
So JamJam has just been tearing around the property on this pig for a better portion of an hour and a half immediately after breakfast. And then he's going to ride the desk wheeler Thunderclap over to what's a valet?
Yes.
And he's going to say, JamJam would like to go for his afternoon drive as he hands a ticket to the valet to go get JamJam's car.
His car? Oh, no.
Yes.
There's
So
no way.
they take care of the pig. This is at the base of, the stairs there. Very
JamJam goes for his drives with Thunderclap.
Aha.
Thunderclap buckles in too.
Yes. So he doesn't take Thunderclap. He leaves Thunderclap with you. Pauses. brings out a car seat and sets it next to Thunderclap. Then walks back in through a door right under the stairs there. There's a little pause. It takes a little time to bring something like this around. 12-cylinder Phantom like this gotta be like, oh God, 20, 25 feet long. Like just that front engine deck is like 10 feet.
Cylinder.
Oh yeah. Like an old Royce-y looking Phantom, big open cab. Got the trunk thing that just opens up as a bench seat in the back. Like it's, there's no practicality about this car at all. It is for the insanely rich to be puttering around their estates in, just like you're doing right now.
And for the past 2 weeks,
yes.
Yeah, Jam just drives it around the grounds, and then he goes up to what the strip is and just honks at people.
I have to redact you there. You can't actually leave the chateau grounds.
Oh, so the whatever.
The rich people.
Yep.
That is the one thing that has bothered you about this lap of luxury is you haven't been able to make it back to the strip, to the Val d'Or. You've been here in this palace. There's access to gaming and gambling. There's access to any entertainments you might want, but
it's boring.
Yeah, it's boring. I don't know, how long it took before you started trying to ask questions of the butlers.
He doesn't really talk to them too much.
Yeah.
He's just kind of hanging out. And again, he's just driving around now, honking obnoxiously with his teacup pig hanging out the window.
This is such a good visual. He's bored, so he just drives around in circles with the pig and honks at people. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it is becoming quite boring. Even the lap of luxury it can get old. It is possible to have diabolically too much of a good thing, and this is verging on that. So you drive, you honk. Now, are you getting to know anybody around here? Definitely not the staff, but have you introduced yourself to any of the other residents? Maybe that was a good time.
Like brief not really any conversations with the staff. You could see by how the food was delivered. He just slammed the door in the room service's face after taking the food.
Yeah,
he hasn't been super polite to them.
Yeah.
But he's made a couple because he has tried to play some of the games.
Yeah.
So there's a handful of really rich socialite kind of people that he's not even certain he remembers their names, but he knows that he's met a couple.
Yeah. They're all exceptionally rich and exceptionally old. They don't look it, but they do. You can see it in and around the eyes. It's maybe just a little more sunken in ways that aren't, really perceptible. They're beautiful, but it's very preserved beauty. There's a little cafe here off of the main foyer.
Jam pulls up, gets out of his car, just leaves it kind of like in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
and,
just idling right by the stairs there, right on the gravel.
Yep. Kind of sideways parked, a little bit on the curb maybe.
Yeah.
Gets Thunderclap and goes in.
Yeah, so this is like the courtyard. You can sort of see the stairs there where where the car would be.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is the game we're playing here. Yeah. When we said luxury, we meant luxury. This is just the courtyard. There's still the gardens that are further out that expand further past
Looks like a
that.
palace.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
You're getting it.
Yeah.
How the fuck did he get here?
There's a table for two in the cafe and a guy you've seen around a few times before. A little, he's human, maybe about 6 foot, 6'1", white hair, kind of long, but well manicured, really well kept beard, got kind of a Christopher Lee thing going, but very white suit, pastel shirt, like bright spring colors going on. Sock game is really on point. Like is swirls and like the colors seem to be shifting on the sock. It's weird. But when he gestures you over, come on over. It's good to see you again.
Jam waddles over. He has put on a suit coat, but that's it. He still has the Speedos on underneath. He has
banana hammock.
Yeah,
is what he said.
My God, this crew.
Well, leave it to the monkey to remember the banana.
I'm enjoying your time here.
Jam is, yes.
Definitely don't seem like the type to have been given this sort of opportunity. So what brings you here?
Jam kind of like shuffles in his seat a little bit. Jam is waiting for an appraisal.
Interesting. It must be something very valuable indeed. I don't know if you remember from last night. We were having beverages and snacks out on the patio. You seem to be enjoying the candies a little good. Jam it was, right?
Yes.
Ah, yes. Victor Black. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh,
Again.
Son of a bitch.
It's all very old men aboard this ship. And you. This palace. The young are all up there. That's not fleeting things. That's not what we're here for, is it?
Jam looks a little confused because all he's really aware of is that they had been given like a sweet penthouse in the other hotel, and then he got kind of moved and upgraded, and he thought this was going to be significantly better. And in his mind, yeah, the candy's better.
Yeah.
But like other than that, it's not. He was. Yeah, he feels like he's just kind of waiting it out at this point. He's bored with he's spending ungodly amounts of money on all this stuff, and it doesn't really. It's not much better than what he was getting before, and it's not much different than what he had.
Yeah.
Money from, where did he get this money from? Yeah, I know.
It's also-
I'm
you
with you,
haven't-
brother. I'm with you.
Yeah. You haven't really seen the room bills since you've been here at the chateau, by the way.
No, in reality, Jam hasn't seen a single bill.
Okay. Yeah.
All he's been told is that what he brought is very valuable. They're waiting on an appraiser, and he's just good to go and hang out, and he can do what and have what he wants.
Yep.
Oh God, no.
Black leans in conspiratorially towards you. So really, though, how long have you been kicking around? 1,000? 2,000?
Jam pulls up his suit coat and looks at the non-existent watch. Well, no, he has a very expensive watch now. Let's
I was gonna say.
Like it's a super awesome expensive watch. And he says, Jam thinks it's been maybe 6 weeks.
No. The sea. How long have you been out here?
What would that be? 2 months?
More or less.
2
It took us a while to get here.
months? He looks bewildered.
Yeah, Jam kind of looks back a little more confused again. He's not really sure. He vaguely remembers this guy, but it was a lot of candy they were doing last night.
Nose.
No, like hard candies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hard.
Watermelon
candies.
flavored, grape flavored. He likes the
Like
blueberry ones.
just legit candy. That's what he gets
Jolliest
drunk
of
on.
ranchers.
Yes. No
The
illusions
jolliest of
whatsoever.
Not at all, actually.
The milkiest of
None.
ways.
No. 2 months? No. You're joking.
Jam kind of shuffles a little bit. He's getting a little more uncomfortable with the conversation.
Sweetie. Interesting indeed. Look around. What do you see? What do all these people have in common? These men, these women, these, whoever the purple one over in the corner is. It's been weeks. I haven't bothered to ask, and I think it's too late.
Jam does look around at the company and the whole restaurant thing.
Remember, all of them super old.
Yeah. Probably not dressed anything like me,
No.
considering I'm in a banana hammock and an overcoat.
Everything
old is
from
Jam?
everything from a business casual all the way up to full Victorian.
Yeah.
How old is Jam?
Yeah.
Not super old. I can't remember what the age length of Dolar was.
Yeah, we can do whatever we want. It's our
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah, but he's on the younger side, old enough to get a job.
So he's like what, like 20?
I'd say mid to late 20s in human.
in human time, yeah.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Just like in our standard time span.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's hilarious.
Damn.
You're the youngest one here by at least 1,000 years.
Jam kind of just like shrugs that off. He doesn't think anything of it because he's been told he has so much money. It just makes sense for him.
I suppose. There's only so much money one can acquire in a conventional lifetime, though.
Oh no.
Skill diff. Just try harder.
Yeah. Curious?
Is he asking Jam if he's curious?
Yeah, like...
Jam nods, and he kind of struggles to keep the dollar signs out of his eyes as he sees this might be another opportunity for him.
Oh no, that's all he sees is dollar signs. Greatest flaw.
This is the Astral Sea. No time passes here. Which means, if you're looking to, say, live for a very, very long time, eventually you just need to stay out here forever. This is what they are. We are. Couldn't leave the life alone. You can't take it with you, so we've decided to stay here, not go. Yeah. Nobody really collectively. We're all on the run on our own. Places like this, other free ports, their own ships. All of us running from the end.
Jam again looks more uncomfortable.
Okay, stranger.
It's very interesting that you would have sent you. Anyhow. So now that you have unlimited time, how will you spend it?
JamJam's mostly been eating candy and pizza. JamJam thinks JamJam may have broken the hot tub.
Yeah. Will you ever let them in to actually maintain your room?
JamJam shakes his head. No.
Damn it! I owe the purple one $50.
That was like overboard name, bro.
Maybe their name is the purple one.
Your priorities get different out here. And I want to cut back to the party. So,
Oh God.
you guys.
He entered like some sort of life contract without knowing it. This motherfucker.
No.
Okay.
I am equally worried.
He's just there for reasons unknown to him and apparently incomprehensible to at least the other guy there.
And starting to feel a little bit more trapped in this place than he did previously. The hotel in the Vegas was all awesome.
Yeah.
Like super awesome. And this place is like, in comparison, it's just not, it's not the
Kinda
same
stuffy,
level.
right?
Yeah.
It's too clean. I'm leaving grease footprints.
Yeah. So as you all as a collective group make it to the Cormorant, you walk up to the lobby, glass doors that are probably about 15 feet high, like 10, 20 of them wide. So opening into a lobby that has got to be 500 feet round rotunda, raising up about 200 feet in the air.
Holy shit. Hello!
Circular,
Sorry, echo.
like a circle of desks in the middle that, one circle is probably about 50 feet and, computer terminals, sort of a raised pillar in the middle where they've, got a few screens that have, various things, ads for the various restaurants you might see around or, the performers and other Spresh Bazar ad flashes on the screen with them pointing with finger guns. You get to this hotel and you can see the rotunda rises way up. And there's along the sides of it, you can see the tiers 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 levels. And you can see the gaming tables and the casino all happening in all of those on the wings.
It's crazy.
And if you look above, the rotunda kind of, after you get past that, you can see maybe a cylinder up the middle, about 20, 30 feet that just looks straight up through, like up the top of the building. Almost 1,000 feet, almost 100 floors maybe.
Yeah, hundreds of floors, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was at least 2,512.
Oh,
Maybe even 250.
We are going to room 25123, but does that mean
so-
that's the 25th floor?
or the 251st floor.
Oh,
Or the 251st floor,
2,512.
No. I mean, the number convention's got to be.
Yeah,
There's got to be.
Like every
we could
hotel,
just-
it skips the 13th floor.
I
You get
just
that.
wonder.
I don't know if 13 is a superstition out here. Who knows?
Who knows? It is now.
Superstitions are just customs with a little bit of seniority.
And who knows what mortal planes have influenced the culture of this future?
Yeah. As many as
Not
I can
us.
get my hands on, honestly.
Maybe all of these anachronistic references are just because maybe at some point in the span of time, the soul system existed somewhere.
And mostly it's because the DM's a jackass and he likes to rip off of literally everything he can get his eyes
And this
on.
is our way of also just hand waving all of our anachronistic references. Winky winky.
Like that. Look, I'm slightly changing the names. Yes, it has analogs, but it just makes it easier to, understand what I'm talking about. But,
What? Analog and allegory and storytelling? How dare you?
awful. But yes, so this is easily one of the largest rooms you've ever been in. you can see the tiers of casino. And even like if you like really look hard, like you can see people getting progressively better dressed as they get up the levels. Like, you know, you get your vacationers in shorts on the first level yanking slots, you know, but it looks like up on the 7th, it's really classy dudes around some kind of table. So, you know, real far away. You can't tell what game they're playing, but...
I'm just going to look at the crew and be like, let's not get distracted with the games, okay?
Yeah, where the elevator at?
All these situations... No. We need to... Listen, let's just talk. I mean, okay, so we have a room number. I guess we don't really have to. But if they require a key, we should probably, like, check in with the front desk, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, because we just go knock on the door and ask for Adrian. I don't want to talk to the front desk people. They're just going to look around. They're just going to try and rope you into some kind of flashy game. Let's just go to the elevator and go knock on the door.
For once, I think I agree. Okay, so let's go to the elevator and let's check and see if there's like an access car reader, or if it'll just let us go into the elevator and up to, you know, the residence floors or whatever.
The 251st floor.
Listen, I'm just thinking about like, you know, like in modern hotels, right? You have like, you need a room key to get up there. We don't have a room key.
Yeah.
And we don't have a hacker.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't say that in character. I'm so sorry, Glorp. We don't have March.
So you can get to the elevators and it'll go to any of the casino, convention, or entertainment floors. But you hitting any of the floors above the 200th, because you're going to the 521st floor.
The 251st floor, you
or
mean?
251st floor, yeah. You know, mental brain stuff. But yeah, anything over about the, you know, 200th, you know, or 20th floor or so is badge only. That's the hotel.
Oh, shit.
You can get anywhere in the casino you want as a walk-in.
All right, can we go to the front desk now, Chew?
I try sticking my hand in the card reader.
I lean over to Oh, I'm sorry, what, Glorp? I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I just ooze into the card reader. Like, I stick my hand up against it and feed my, like, hand into the card reader. And then I hack the shit out of it by using... does arcane hacking let me do anything that would actually... Hang on. I'm sure I have a spell that's going to get me onto the floor. Give me a second here.
Yeah.
It gives you... Okay, I got it for you. I can do the speaking since, you know,
I mean,
obviously you're
arcane
still
hacking's
nursing.
not really the...
You gain advantage on all
Software
intelligence checks
encryption.
using... Well, it says you gain advantage on all intelligence checks using hacking tools to break software encryption or online security when using a foreign system. The spell also allows you to break second level and lower protective spells such as Arcane Lock or Glyph of Warding by making an intelligence check using hacking tools against the spell save DC of the spell's caster.
Yeah, but I'm not using hacking tools. I'm just trying to stick my hand in the hole. Hang on.
So can that be a computer check,
This just makes you a better hacker for an hour, essentially. Which is honestly so on brand for Glorp.
Yeah.
Go, Glorpy, go! Ask guidance.
Go, Glorpy, go, Glorpy, go. Glorpy.
Go, Glorpy, Glorpy.
Yeah, right, just
an
Googling
intelligence
remote
check.
access does not give me what I'm looking for. Okay, remote
Little monkey robot dance.
access. Yeah, that really doesn't work either. Honestly, I'm going with the closest thing being arcane hacking. I'm just gonna literally try to just hopefully hack somehow into using my hand as a computer chip.
Okay.
Did Glorp ever get proficiency with hackers' tools?
I
don't think so.
Would.
Okay. So it's just an intelligence check, it seems like. It's for the spell
All right.
set, at least.
All right, yeah. Let's give
That
it a
still
shot.
counts for under guidance, doesn't it?
Trying to defeat,
does.
trying to defeat casino security. What's the worst that can happen?
Nicole, yeah. Listen, Glorp didn't know any better, and they do think that they're an incredible hacker, and Percival had to suggest.
Oh no, this is wonderful. I love this.
And we were just missing March. And Glorp was like, nah,
Okay,
I'll just do it.
17 plus just a regular ass intelligence check, you said?
And you get a D4. So we sang a definitely not trademarked song to inspire and guide you.
I mean, I get advantage. Well, no, because I'm not really using a hacking tool. I'm using my hand. So,
I mean,
yeah,
your
I'm
hand
definitely
is the
using-
hacking tool right now.
Okay, fine. Then I'm using the
It's just-
advantage because that
Sure.
I feel like I'm not going to
Sure,
roll
do it.
better than I just did.
You also still can't.
I
You're not- you're still
one
not
better,
proficient.
technically.
You cast the spell to give yourself advantage on this. It's just, you're just giving yourself advantage on an intelligence check, effectively. Hack something.
And then
Better than what you had
though,
before.
So that's actually really good. Okay, so that is plus intelligence, nothing for intelligence. So 21 total, including the guidance.
21, can you do something for me?
Ding. And it works.
Sick.
Fuck yeah.
251st floor, here we come.
That's hacker.
Surely
You know-
surely there would be no consequences from this whatsoever.
Thankfully, because this is an air envelope and not an atmosphere, there's no change in pressure, so you don't have to worry about doing the thing with your ears or any of that. Because
Right, I see.
air pressure is the same everywhere in here.
Nice.
Makes things easier. Ding! And the door's open.
Oh. That was fast. Is this where JamJam's been staying this entire time?
No. JamJam was at the Dio. You're at the Cormorant.
Well, I wouldn't know. Chum fully believes
Oh,
that
I
this
know
is
that
where
guy.
JamJam has been.
Oh,
For the-
yeah.
And this is the 251st floor, so I'm imagining that. And elevator opens, and it's just opulence.
Yeah.
Just extended.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
what do we
not
see?
it's not the grand opulence of the lower floors, but it's still pretty nice. Like, it's a 15-foot ceiling in here. The carpets are a nice dark rich red. There's gold filigree on the tops of the chairs and stuff. There are a couple of seating chairs just along the sides of the hallway here. You're just sitting there. The doors are about every 30 feet or so, brightly
Guess we'll
painted in
follow
different
signs,
colors.
too.
There's like a purple, a yellow, a red door, and they're all kind of, they're all subtly different, different paneling and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's not like homogenous.
It's not homogenous, but it's all very artisan.
I see.
It's like an individual craftsman did each of these by hand.
Are there signs towards like room 20, like the 20s, right? Like 20.
Yeah, like it points you.
23,
Yeah,
I would
it's
assume.
intuitive,
Right?
how to get to the
Okay.
room you're going to, and it's
I
probably
figured, but you
it's a
never
little
know.
walk down the hallway, and there are no people in the hall.
So are these hallways curved because is it because you said it was like a cylinder, right? That
Yeah.
went up. So is this are
That-
these rooms all kind of like on a cylinder? So we just walk in a circle around like the thing, or is this
Yeah.
more like
Yeah,
traditional
like
square
it
hotel?
lets up. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so there's outside and inside rooms on this.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is the hallway curved or are they straight? Right? Like,
No,
'cause
the
you mentioned,
hallways
like, again,
the
like-
hallways are curved because it goes. So
Yeah,
there's
'cause
the
it is a cylinder,
outside
right?
rooms,
Yeah,
then
okay. Yeah, okay.
So
okay.
it would go all the way around, but you don't see anybody for the arc you're in.
Right, gotcha.
And it is easier to get there to the right than to the left.
Okay, who's gonna knock on the door? I feel like Percival's not the most charismatic, but like he also doesn't want.
Kick.
Yeah, Percival just sits there taking too long to make a decision.
Yeah. I'm going to kick the door and then move behind people so nobody would know that it's even me.
Okay.
Thumbs up to Percy. Gotcha,
Yeah.
bud.
With the little oomph as your foot hits the door. It's a small foot blowing the door.
I'll use my much larger hand and give it a proper, just a very gentle knock with just like my index finger, like knuckle.
Nothing happens for a few seconds. Looks like an eye comes up to the peephole. Does the little shift around. Like you just see the little shift of color in there is like it, maybe there's a face up by it. The door snaps open. Tink is there. In. Now, go, in. Like ushering you out, out of the hallway.
Okay. Let me go inside. It's not the person I wanted to see in this room, but yeah.
This is still a pretty nice room. It's one of the rooms on the inside, so it looks in towards that. The walls are kind of, it's not quite square in here. Everything follows the style of the door. This was a yellow door to this room. It had some ornately carved panels. It looks like a couple of knights on horseback or something. And the theme follows into the room, which is almost like fairy tale themed. You can see a lot of the same motifs and patterns. Like one individual craftsman was given this room to do. Let's see. Yeah, this is a king-size bedroom, so there's just the one bed, table over by the windows. It's very hotel roomy. There's enough room for everybody in here. It's only a little uncomfortable. All right, everybody, come on.
Dink. Your name is Adrienne?
No, my name is very obviously not Adrienne.
Oh.
Just like my name is very obviously not Tink.
Your name's not Tink? I totally thought your name was Tink. You gotta look like a Tink, honestly, if I'm being real.
Fuck you too.
Where's
Anyway.
Jam?
At the pleasure of Claude Montrose, he was invited to the Chateau Fontaine de Beau.
That sounded like a lot of bullshit.
Doesn't that mean fountain of butter?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't speak Elvish. But,
Neither does Glorp.
You just said a bunch of words that don't make... So explain it to me again, like I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
supposedly it's Claude Montrose's private residence, like his, his big, getaway, whatever, wherever he lives on here, being, reclusive, ultra quadrillion fucking air he is or something.
Looks around at the rest of the Concordians. Who the fuck is that?
Claude Montrose.
Brew was telling us about him when when he did that history check in the
he is Claude Montrose is the proprietor and has
proprietor.
been. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What does he have to do with Jam Jam?
Well, ain't that the $1 million question?
Well, if I remember correctly, he's the one that he tends to take debts very seriously, and I'm gonna just assume from the little that I remember of Jam Jam, he is not somebody that makes great decisions.
Whoa. Okay. Wait, listen. Last time I accidentally initiated a character assassination of Jam Jam, everyone fucking roasted me. All right, Brew. So let's not go down that path.
I like Jam Jam. Jam Jam is a great person. A great,
Yes,
Jam
remind me
Jam's
again
great.
what those parts were that you brought up, Percy, about Jam Jam.
I shall not speak those words ever again. I trust Jam Jam. He's our friend.
This is wonderful.
So you're saying that you think Jam Jam's in deep with this Montrose guy?
I mean, Tink knows about the phlogiston, right?
Yeah, that would have been like the whole reason they came here.
Yeah. Okay. Look, that stuff must be like really hot or something. I don't know. I can't think of any other reason like why Jam Jam would be that. Like,
how hot are we talking?
Stuff.
Like, I guess, we're talking like bigger than just like mimes attacking us in the bar, like unprovoked, kind of hot, or are we talking like what's the order of magnitude, more than that we're talking here? That's like the only frame of reference I have so far.
Yeah. Well, more than mimes will murder you over this. Sovereign governments will murder you over this. Like, yeah, no, not like it's illegal, just to take it because it's that valuable.
And I'm sorry. And Choom, I'm sorry. You might.
Want me to break his legs?
No, not yet. But I'm starting to see your perspective here. So, Tink, I have a question for you. I need you to answer this question as honestly as you possibly can. JamJam comes to you with something that has untold value, and you decide maybe it's a good idea to bring him here. This is the best place to bring all of that stuff that got us attacked.
This is the only place that you can find a buyer that could afford something like that.
Didn't you, at any point in time, either one of you question that maybe this was a little too big? You have, do you have all of it? Did you bring all of it? The whole case?
Did they bring the whole case? I thought we had the case.
I don't know. That was up to JamJam.
Yeah, JamJam only took the what, I thought.
Yeah, we took the one. He thought the rest was safely locked in his bedroom. It seems like Choom.
Just so you know, it's gone. We used it all to get here. so it's gone. Yeah.
Not all of it.
Yeah, it's all spoken for. No. It's all in the ship.
Yeah,
like it is the ship. It was turned into the ship
now. Yeah.
Thought that's what we discussed, but I might have been high.
You're right. Yeah, no. Okay, so
it's doing more good there than it would anywhere else, probably. And it's this great device that you guys have this unknowable treasure that powers your ship.
We lost so much money.
And it's like part of it is portable.
Yeah.
But,
So what the fuck, Tink? Where is You're saying he's at this place and he owes a debt. So what, are they like torturing him or is he in trouble? Like what's going on?
No, it's not exactly he owes a debt. The phlogiston would be more than enough to pay for everything he's done so far. And probably enough to live for another 2-3 years. I think it's just the eyes that it attracted.
Okay.
What eyes would those have been?
Claude Montrose, the proprietor, who's ostensibly invited him to his house. Now, notwithstanding the fact that literally nobody has seen fucking Claude Montrose in over 200 years.
How could he be running the place if no one's seen him?
Effectively?
So how do you know if it was him that actually reached out to him, though?
Well, you don't. But
yeah, that's actually a really good point, Percy. That's a really good point, because something's been bothering me just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? You bring the Victor Montrose, you bring the JamJam, you say he's working together, but if I remember correctly, he came here with you. He came here with you, Mr. Who Has All Connections. So how the fuck are you here and JamJam's not, is the question I want to ask. How did this guy get in contact with JamJam and you didn't know about it? You can see how
bad this looks, right? You could really see how bad this looks, right, Tink?
First, fuck you. Second, fuck you. Third, fuck you too. And you think I don't know what kind of shit we're in? Do you think I don't fucking know? I haven't slept in about 2 weeks, okay? A little wired, a little anxious, and no, I don't fucking know why the fuck Claude Montrose or what the fuck ever, or the staff of the ship, whatever, invited him down there, okay? But, look, this is the sort of thing that just happens, right? You don't just get invited to there. Okay, don't all, stare at me like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking.
We literally don't.
Dude, apparently some kind of fountain of youth or something like that. All the people running from death are congregating there.
So it's a retirement home?
I guess, of sorts.
Okay, well, can he, unretire?
What the fuck? Yeah, can we just go get him?
I mean,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's no more on the run from death than I am or any of the rest of us are.
Do they, allow visitors?
You think? For 1 second. That if I had, hadn't tried that? And if I had, that I might not be calling you right now?
Okay, first
Sorry,
of all, we
Emma.
called you. I really need to remind you that again. That like we called you, and
then
you
you told us
answered.
not to come
I'm sorry,
here.
I'm sorry. No, actually, I'm sorry. I wish we should reverse. I'm sorry. Choom called JamJam, and you answered the phone. Okay, so
point.
I just making sure I'm getting that story.
Okay, it's
Pulls monkey wrench,
been a
ray
long
gun
couple
out
of
of
months. He's obviously just like he's
he's
sweating
having a hard
little
time.
bit. Yeah, he's
And
struggling.
Percival is starting.
He's been
Percival is
trying
starting
keep
to
the-
believe.
he's been trying to keep the face up, but it's cracking. Like he's not.
Percival is starting to believe that Tink is in over his head, and truly now, which by extension then means that JamJam is much further in over his head
Yeah.
than this dude up here is. So I'm gonna look at you and be like, okay, hold on, stand down, dude, just for
Okay.
like a minute, okay? Because like, yeah,
1 minute.
I was riding that wavelength with you for a moment there, okay? Because it was not looking good, but like he clearly looks like this is not.
I don't know.
Because like if they came here to get like, why isn't he living in the lap of luxury? Obviously they took JamJam and JamJam. This is it's truly as valuable, right?
I don't know. Yeah,
because
'cause-
why is he up here and why is JamJam down there? So we need to find how do we get in there? How do we get in there? Do you have anything? Do you got anything?
Well, what's the difference between me and JamJam?
Yeah.
I mean, like, are we talking like physical differences? Or are we talking like intellectual
No,
differences? Are we
no,
talking like impulsive
remember,
differences? Like,
metaphors, Percy, metaphors.
in which ways would you like us? Like, what would we leave that here?
We've talked about this.
Am I rambling?
Yeah, just a little
bit.
bit, but
Oh, I'm really sorry.
it's okay.
Here, take this. I slip him a pretzel that I made earlier. They're a little burnt. in the oven.
Oh God! Did you make these?
Yes, not right now though. Later, we'll talk.
He just like just chomps down on it a little bit.
So it
It's
seems
like,
like
it's
to
gone.
me, what Tink is saying here is that we need to get invited to be able to go. And Choom's gonna walk forward and reach into his plumbing bag of holding, and he's gonna pull out his modified robot
Choom,
liver full of ether.
Hey, Choom, that's our
Percy.
way home, bud.
I know,
Choom, that's our way home, bud.
I know.
What are you doing?
I know. But hear me out. We have to get JamJam out of here. I've been telling you guys since Good Jump that this place ain't good. And it seems like it's got its claws real deep in JamJam. So if we gotta do what we gotta do to get to JamJam, it's what we gotta do.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
but then when we get to him, then what?
Percy, we can argue at home, honey. Not in front of the guests.
But you're about to gamble, essentially.
You have to
on
trust
our way
me.
home.
You have to trust me.
You're asking a lot, buddy. You've lied to me a lot in the last few weeks, okay? So it's like we are like you got to build foundations of trust, Choom, okay? And like we are at like fucking basement level right now, dude.
Choom gives you just a look, and in the entire time that you've known Choom, you've never seen him look so certain. Like he's giving you this look like the only way that we're gonna get JamJam out of here. And if you want to leave JamJam here, then you might as well turn around and walk out that door, because
I don't want to do that
get
either.
him out of here. So he turns back to Tink. What if word got around that we had something pretty valuable worth selling? Do you think we could get invited?
Well, it occurs to me that that's the one thing that JamJam had that I didn't.
Yeah, this is actually a lot more valuable than that, bud.
Well, that's great. What do you propose?
Well, I'm guessing you found some way to get JamJam's ass invited, or else he'd be here with you in this
Oh, I
fancy
didn't.
hotel room.
I don't. He's flashing the thing
yeah, you
around. I don't
did.
know if he put it on deposit with the place or something.
Then at the very least, you know where we need to go and who we need
Okay,
to talk
can we
to.
like retrace the steps? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Well, I mean, we can always start with his room.
Where is it? Oh, right. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Take a step.
Yeah,
Please.
where is that?
That was at the Dio in
Right.
that was in room. Oh geez, that would have been one of the penthouse floors. So yeah, penthouse 3. Yeah, that's it. Penthouse 3 at the Dio.
Anyone else have any objections or questions before we, get on the case, as they say?
No. No, I'm ready.
Wonderful. Okay. So I want
This
to
is
cut
like a camera cut time, yeah.
Yeah. This is just a quick smash cut over to Jam. Still sitting in the cafe with Victor here. So what's so special about you?
Nothing in particular.
Really?
Jam adjusts his banana hammock slightly.
Scratches an itch on his thigh.
Yeah.
Looking very dude-like right now, but like in like a suit coat.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. It's a question you may have to ask yourself. I wonder. He reaches into his pocket. Rape a strawberry. With a Jolly Francher in between two fingers.
Jam immediately grabs the grape one. It puts it in his
Damn
mouth.
straight.
And when he goes to put the wrapper into his coat, you can see that it is just stuffed with the whole
wrappers.
candy wrappers. Yeah.
So, as the DM, I just want to ask, what is going on with the phlogiston? Have you put it on deposit with the hotel? Is that how you got your credit? Do you still have it on your person? Was this the promise of selling it, or?
Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of on hold.
He said he was waiting for it to be appraised, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
It's on with like the Gabbiani somewhere. Tink knew people and seemed like he had tried to set us up in the right direction, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
It seems like it's excessively long when you're just waiting for
not
somebody
hear anything?
to
Yeah,
show
just-
up and look at it, make sure it's real, and give you the money for it.
Yeah. You were given a receipt.
Because I mean, essentially, they're now keeping you here. Because he also can't leave. That's the piece of this that really kind of chaps my ass.
There's to be a grand party at the end of the week, Maybe you find out what you're going to wear.
Jam again kind of shrugs a little bit.
Like that? It's daring. It's fashion forward. Glances down and up, maybe a little too forward.
Did you just look at his penguin dick, bro? What the fuck?
Well, he's the one walking around in a fucking banana hammock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think that there is not one single source to place fault here. Is what I'm trying to say.
I don't want to be that guy that, blames what they're wearing on the, the attention on what they're wearing at the time. But,
I think that Jam has
if the
kind of
thong
made a
fits.
point of this as an outfit item, like a sort of staple.
personal
in his
trademark,
wardrobe.
as it were.
He is aware that nobody else is wearing anything. It's all
How
very
many Dowar have they seen? Huh?
yeah.
You are the only Dowar. Like there are a few odd ones. The purple one, for example.
Yeah.
Never got her name.
But
Their
nobody
name.
nobody
We don't
really
even
has
know what they are.
mentioned.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is he didn't ask the pronouns, and now it's too late.
Is it too late?
Nobody's
I don't-
really
well,
mentioned
It's
the dress
just the
code,
social
so.
faux pas. That, you've been
Nobody's brought it up.
introduced already. It's like not knowing someone's name.
Jam is like trailer park trash.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
so
like
great.
I mean, sticking out like a sore thumb, clearly
Yeah.
amongst like not immortals, but near immortals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It seems,
and infinitely more bougie people.
with no clear answer or like
Yeah.
horizon to like when he can just leave, like get his money and go.
Yeah.
No
And-
one's really communicating
Yeah.
with him.
Hell, this is even the first you've heard him talking about this party ball at the end of the week. The first like event of any kind you've even heard of here. Like it's all just been people lazing around otherwise.
Jam would kind of question what the party's for. What is it for? Who are we celebrating?
Oh. I mean, look at people like this. Look at people like us. Look at our great fortune. How can we go long without celebrating? How can you have a palace without having a royal ball in it, right?
Makes perfect sense to Jam.
Of course it does.
Like
Of course
he's
it
just
does.
characterizing this
Of course
as
it does.
this is what bougie people do.
Jam's all about it.
Yeah.
Not fucking ominous at all.
All right.
Smash cut to
Yeah,
like
back
Choom
to-
just slamming down this fucking device like on a ticket counter or whatever. Be like, okay, how much for this?
Well, were you doing that, or were you going to?
No, we were gonna go to the DO to see
Yeah.
what Jam's old room was like, but I just, sorry, this scene popped into my head.
Yeah, it takes you a little, maybe about 20 minutes of walking to get to the DO, which is just on the other side of the strip here. Weaving through people, dodging past pretzel carts and shawarma carts, and I'm not sure what that is. If that's intestines or a part of a squid or a part of a squid's
chitlins?
intestines. It smells fantastic, but it looks awful.
Love me some chitlins.
Yeah. Ooh, smells real good though. But you got the dancers wearing as little as legally allowable.
Nice.
Taking pictures with people. Trying to get money. And there you are, the DO, which is a darker building. It's a little more gothic looking.
Mm-hmm.
Got peaked arches above the doorways, sort of a black granite stone. And as you go in, it's another largish courtyard, marble floors, and there seems to be a pool and a waterfall at the far end that, coming down. And the check-in desks, reception desks are, this is a squarish building. There's one on the left, one on the right. It's probably 150 feet or so across this courtyard. And, 200 feet down it, so the last 20 feet of it or so is this pool of water with the waterfall at the top.
So how long ago was it you checked out of here and was invited down?
But it was probably about 2 weeks now.
Okay, so we can't just go use hey, my friend left something in his room. We're just here to.
He's been gone.
Right, and they probably cleaned the room and stuff.
He still has his room. Like he hasn't checked out of that room. He just got invited down to the villa. We're suggesting. Oh,
Well, it's worth checking out at least, right?
yeah,
Check again.
yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. How do we want to do this? Is it a little social engineering? Is it a little, trying to
Tink, did you have a
subterfuge
key to the room? Did you guys check in together? Or did he check in by himself?
Son of a bitch. Let's see. He goes flipping through his stuff. Oh, shit. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. No, it's room 27317.
All right.
All
let's
right.
Just
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Yeah. There are some chimes as it hits the hour, and at the top of the waterfall appear looks like 3 humans in white robes. They have some kind of like gold headdresses on. They take the robes off, and they've got some wings, and they dive off of the platform into the water.
Casa bonita, casa bonita.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That was unnecessary. All right. Go to the elevators.
Yeah,
Well, we
yeah,
go
up to his
yeah. The
floor.
elevators in
Yeah.
the back corners on either side. Kind of like the glass on the outside, so you can see the whole, lobby as you're going up, and then into the floors, and shoop, up there,
This is bougie as hell, man.
271st floor.
Every place we've been so far is pretty bougie.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to his room. I'm just gonna have Tink okay, just open the door and let's just start looking around.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just some kind of. I mean, he was never one for a paper trail, but you never know.
All right. So as you're walking towards the room, it looks like there's a building security guard walking the other way down the hallway towards you.
Just kind of
How's it
smile
going?
and nod. Yeah, act like we were supposed to be here.
Okay, great. I'll have you make a performance check.
Son of a bitch.
Why? Why does it have to be performance?
Can I have advantage because I literally do this to every person I ever meet?
Okay, deception if you want to take it.
Ooh, that was a good one.
I have advantage now because I am an actor as per my level 4 feat.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Yes!
Glor-
So glad we got to
the
incorporate
actor's
that.
feat.
That's
Because
great.
I just did that Shakespeare routine, so it makes sense that my level up from that.
It's
Shit,
wonderful.
I forgot I have.
Well, I'm really
and that
sorry, y'all.
advantage is
I-
going to be important.
I'm gonna say I see that some folks are happy, but I am not.
Yeah, I have a -1.
5. I got a 5.
okay.
Dirty
I got a
5,
15.
in fact.
Dirty 5.
Dirty filthy. I got a 15.
I got a dirty 18 with the advantage roll. That's not
All
great.
right.
But
So,
We're
let's
good.
see, Brew, what you got?
Sorry.
Performance.
18.
Wonderful. Lev?
7.
7. So, the bigger members of the party, are looking like they're not trying to looking like they're trying to not look suspicious. And security guard, hey, you here to see somebody? See you
You
around.
just go to my friend's room. Here, he's got the key.
Yeah. I got the key right here. And Tink, lifts up the key and shows him. Oh, all right then. Have fun. And the guard just walks down the hall the other way.
Have a nice
I
day.
really tried to play it cool there, but I'm just like I'm not good at this, guys.
We know. It's okay, bud. No harm, no foul.
Lord pats him on the shoulder and says, "Not all of us can be actors."
All right.
Take open the door, bud.
He puts the key card on there. Ka-chunk. The door opens and you go in. Oh my god, it smells so horrid in there.
Oh gosh.
Like,
Jam.
the room's been unoccupied for a couple of weeks. JamJam likes his rooms a little warm. And JamJam also likes fish and doesn't like cleaning up after himself.
There's
Yeah,
also the
nor
pool
allowing
of-
room service to come in either, apparently.
The pool of warm hot tub in the corner with the pizza box that's definitely been stuck in the filter
Well,
over the
no,
course.
this is a different
this
room.
is a different room.
Oh, this
There's-
isn't that room, sorry.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
Are you
yeah, no, he
insinuating he
trashed
does it in
another
every
room.
room?
Yeah. But it is ransacked in here. And if you didn't know JamJam, you'd have thought he was kidnapped.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good. Why you guys covering your noses?
He's like, yeah, Percival has like a finger in each of his like nostrils and either side of his snout, and he's like, "Are you serious?"
It just kind of smells like Jam Jam.
No.
Oh,
No.
I would know.
Yeah.
Look at Tink. Was this like this the last time you were here?
Yeah,
get
that's
it
a
out,
no.
buddy.
That's definitely a
Get it
no.
I mean, oh my gosh.
I think we know the answer for sure.
I mean, yes, but no, but yes, but no. No, nothing. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
sweet
not
boy
talking
rabbit.
about-
Reach into a bag of holding and pull out like some like I don't know like a gigantic like I don't know like just like latex or something equivalent like gloves and put them on. And then I pull out like a pair of like oversized nose plugs, right, that like fit around my snout and into my nostrils. I'm like, okay, guys, let's start looking around.
All right,
Roll an investigation check.
wonderful. All right.
You just happen to have nose plugs?
It's
You
Percy.
have an idiot. The amount of smells that you idiots expose me. I'm saying, not you. I don't mean to lump you into this, Brew. You're actually
What the
you
fuck
shower
are you
often.
calling idiots,
You are probably one of the few people who smells really nice all the time.
Getting a little big for your britches there, Percy.
Well, thank
You have to understand.
you.
You have to understand that Chube and I spent a lot of time together, and so,
I don't get it.
when was the last time you showered, Chube? Looks at the
So
layer
take-
of grease.
So, Tink, I was asking more, not like the smell that you guys are imagining is happening here.
It's a 15 on the investigation, Dave.
Wonderful.
Was it destroyed like somebody tried to murder Jam Jam the last time you were in here?
No, it was destroyed like Jam Jam was trying to murder himself through bad living.
But like all the stuff that's tossed and turned here, that's not a Jam Jam thing.
Did you ever
Are we talking about the same guy?
Yes.
Yeah, we lived with him, dude. You didn't.
Right.
You didn't. Oh, right. It's because you would always make me wake him up. That's right. That's right.
Listen.
Everyone was just like, first of all, go wake up Jam Jam.
Listen,
Jam Jam has become much more Jam Jam about this since he's been away, apparently.
Yeah. So this is bad even for him. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
like he wouldn't act like this in his own home. But this is not his own
I'm telling you guys, let me cook, because I know one thing about Jam Jam. Jam doesn't care about much. He cares about the margaritas, the beach, the thogs, and he also cares about his stuff, like his things. And like, you think he would just toss over this table? He would destroy this over here if he was.
Those aren't his things.
But they are, though. As far as we know, that's all he came here with, except for points at Tink. This guy.
Did he come here with that table? No. I don't think he came here with those pizza boxes. The sheets certainly aren't his.
But the room is jostled. I don't think that
busy.
Jam Jam would do that.
None of his stuff is here?
So make me an investigation roll, Chun. I want to know how you know and how much you know about the jostling.
That is a dirty 11.
Dirty 11. It's the tables are tipped over and the sheets are all ripped off the bed and there's some real interesting stains on the wall, but I don't know, it's not like it looks like there was a struggle, but it's so tough to tell.
Yeah, maybe I'm imagining things, but I don't know. It seems like he got in with the wrong people, and the wrong people do shit like this.
Yeah.
Points at stain on wall.
Percy.
Glorp tries licking the stain on the wall and shrugs.
Oh, no.
All right, good. We're going to pause on that for a second. Percy, you do
Gross.
find some stuff with your 15 because I don't want to leave that hanging for too long.
Okay.
So right by the door, it looks like 2 weeks plus worth of, room bill receipts have been slid under the door that are all there.
Are they paid?
How much scrutiny are you giving to this pile?
Well, I'm more just trying to, I'm trying to suss out, okay, I mean, obviously this is a pile of bills, but when did the last one come? And was the balance covered, or is he in debt?
Okay, so the last one was a day ago, and it's still all comped. It is, you've rifled through the pile, a couple of sealed letters fall out.
Sealed letters?
Yes. Like someone hadn't been checking his mail.
Okay. I feel really bad because this is not my stuff. So now Percival is wrestling. Again, he's doing that thing where he's just staring at the sealed letter in his hand because he doesn't want to open it necessarily and violate, his friend's privacy, who he trusts, but at the same time, I'm gonna probably have to open his mail. So he just sighs, slices it open, and I'm gonna see what's inside.
On gorgeous detailed letterhead on the crispest woven paper with watermark you've ever seen. Dated 3 weeks ago. Letter. You are cordially invited to the chateau at Fontainebleau for a reception on blah, blah, blah. It has the date. Please RSVP by, and it was a day after that or so.
And then he never RSVP'd though, because this was sealed.
Yes. That was what the first letter said.
Okay. I mean, I'll note that, put that in my possession. I'm just gonna hang on to that one for a bit, and I'm gonna open the next one.
The next one is the same letterhead, dated several days after. You are strongly encouraged to attend a reception at the Chateau de Fontainebleau, blah, blah, blah.
Strongly
Please
encouraged.
RSVP by such and such date.
Is there only 2 sealed letters?
Well, those are just the 2 that fell out.
Okay, I'm gonna see if there's any other unopened ones then. Let's see, or even any others that have a similar letterhead that are opened.
Make me
Ooh,
make me a perception check.
perception, eh?
Percy, what you got there? Guidance.
Do I trust June with papers? No,
Guidance or
it's
not?
an 18 on the die.
It's an 18. So you see some of that letterhead on the desk at the far side of the room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move over to it and see what's on there. June, I think that so JamJam was ignoring these invitations. It looks like he was invited a few times. Hold on, and I pull up the third one that I've seen. Is this one even more aggressive?
Like, yeah, there's it's the same letterhead, but there's not even like a dear sir or anything. Resort staff will be at your room at X time to escort you to the Chateau de Fontainebleau.
Okay.
And that was around that time.
Okay, so
There are several candy wrappers around it. So he may or may not have actually read it in good faith or good sobriety.
What's it say, bud?
well, he was, like I said, invited a few times, and then they just came to collect him. Apparently.
Oh, they collected him willingly. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Wait a
what
second.
you-
I have an idea. I am going to cast Infallible Relay.
All right.
One known creature to me, this being JamJam. Within 100 feet of him, the closest telephone or communications device starts to ring, and he has to make a charisma saving throw, or else he feels compelled to answer it. I'm going to try to force him to pick up a phone and talk to us to see
Sure.
if he's alive.
Oh my god.
There is
So let's cut back to him.
Yeah. And back at the table, there are, at the cafe, it's still JamJam and his new acquaintance sitting there. And the phone starts to ring behind the counter.
JamJam needs to make a charisma save.
19.
Fuck.
No.
You
doesn't hear it.
You shrug off the
are
idea.
not compelled to answer it
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, someone's calling. There's no reason they would be calling the staff phone for you.
Does the bartender answer the phone?
This is concentration up to 10 minutes, so I'm
Or
going to
staff.
let it ring for 10 fucking minutes.
Well, actually, the barista does pick up the phone.
Hello?
Hello?
You're not JamJam.
Hello?
Is there a strange Doar looking fellow anywhere near you?
I'm sorry. Do you have our beans for today?
No. Nope. That's
Is this
not. I'm
beans?
calling. Nope. I am asking for someone who's sitting there, maybe near you somewhere.
This isn't the Doark roast.
No, this is not.
I think you have a wrong number. Click.
No, please help me. No.
What level is? What level
I'm
spell
gonna
is
burn.
that?
I'm gonna burn another spell slot.
Let's
And
go.
I'm going to
Oh
cast
my
it again.
Oh, okay. This one was not a nat 1, but it was a 4.
my DC is 13.
2 plus 2.
Does a different phone ring or does the same phone
The same
ring?
phone rings. You really feel like the call's for you, though, JamJam. And you don't know why, but twice? This
Yeah.
isn't a coincidence, is it?
No. It did ring for a while. I couldn't hear anybody saying JamJam. But JamJam will, especially if the bartender has moved away.
Yeah, no, the bartender starts trying to make a move back towards it, and you're kind of
But
like
you
on that
feel
course where
compelled to
you could
answer it.
both get there at the same time unless you're racing in there.
I think it's time
JamJam
for some-
aggressive toboggans
Yeah.
across the bar,
Yes!
knocking over
Yeah.
several drinks on
Give
the
the
way.
people what they want.
Oh,
Give
that
the
is
people what they
gorgeous.
want.
The glasses fly off to the side and shatter.
Yeah.
Liquid sprays all over the place. Just
Jam-
have yourself some adult onset inspiration for that because it's
sure.
glorious.
Cool.
I love that. And snatch up the phone as you go by.
Jam actually lands it in the full George Costanza pose on the bar and puts the phone to his ear. This is Jam.
Jam, it's Percival. Do not hang up the phone.
Percy, what have you been up to?
We're here on the Gabbiani. We're here to get you, dude. We know we know how to get home.
Home?
Are you okay? Concordia, like our like where we came from. Like we know where it is now. Are you in trouble?
Jam doesn't think so.
He's about to be.
Okay. Can you willingly leave where you are right now?
Objection leading.
Now that you mention it, they have been redirecting Jam every time Jam tries to leave this particular area.
I have Jam on speaker, by the way, in the room with us. Like I said, I'm calling him from my cell phone using the spell, but he's on the cafe phone, right? So everyone else can hear him.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, jackass, you left your fucking phone in your room.
Yeah, Jam, you left your phone in your room. We've been trying to reach you for a while.
Get it.
Anyway.
Oh, and Jam kind of like pats himself down, but he's still only wearing.
We can't see that either, right? We just kind of hear this like flappy sound or whatever through the phone. Jam, listen. We think that you might be. I don't want to say it, but maybe a little in over your head. How do we get to you? Can you like invite us to come hang out or something? Or
does Jam remember how he got here?
Also, why are you there? What did you do?
Again, he may have been eating a lot of candy.
Yeah, things are a little unclear. You were a little irresponsible, and one night some room service came, but they were really aggressive room service, and they waved some paper in your face, and they seemed really annoyed about something. I don't know, maybe you hadn't been answering your mail or something. That doesn't sound right. Because you were waiting for a message. You were waiting to hear from somebody. So there's no reason that would have happened. And
Jam, I'm holding a letter here that says that they took you. They came to collect you. Do you remember this happening?
Yeah, this is definitely the letter they were waving around.
Ooh. Jam's been hitting the berries pretty hard.
You hear that through the phone, like just that exhale, right? Of just the air rustling the microphone, right?
Yeah.
As Percival just sighs heavily. Jam, did you get paid? Can you just leave? Like, what's going on, dude? Are you in debt? Do you need help?
No, they told Jam could have what he wanted, and when Jam sells the phlogiston,
Wait, you haven't sold it yet?
No, Jam's been waiting for the appraiser.
I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Jam, it's been like 2 months, dude.
Has it now? And
We were in the jungle, you fuck!
I feel like we should just call it on the has it now.
I love that. Actually, yeah, that's going to be it. That's where we're going to cut it. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's such a good one. I love it.
Oh my god.
We just opened back on the phone call.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Has it now? Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, Choom's full crash out right now.
If you like us, we can be found on the internet. All over the place. I mean, links are cheap these days. They grow on trees. So go to linkter.ee/haplessheroes and they'll get you all of our links, all in one bunch, like bananas that also grow on
branches of a tree.
Yeah. Anyway, go there and you'll get all of our socials from the obsolete to the new and current. Blue Sky's the new hotness. We're there. That should be enough for you. Because really, we know what you want. You want us daily. And the best place to get us daily is our Discord. So go back through that tree of links and get to our Discord and join our ever-growing community of fans of not just our show, but D&D and other nerdly pursuits and foodly pursuits and really stupidly, amazingly photogenic pets. It's a great time. Come join us. We would absolutely love to have you as part of our community. But maybe just maybe, you really love us. Give us a 5-star review on the podcast service of your choice. Now, you know where you're getting your podcasts from at episode 72. You're starting episode 72 out of nowhere. Nobody does that. 72? Come on. 31, maybe. 46? Definitely. 72? Nah. It's not an auspicious number at all. But, you know what you're doing. So leave us a review there. And if, your podcast service doesn't allow you to leave a review, then come back to our Discord. We got a little channel called 5 Stars. Leave a review there when we can recognize you as the 5-star human that you are. And maybe you're not listening to us there. Maybe you're listening to us on YouTube because you want to do it from the comfort of your own bed through your TV app or something like that. You know what? I'm not going to judge. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Make it easier to find us on YouTube for yourself. You're doing this for you. You're not doing this for us. You're doing this for you. Make it easy for yourself to find us in the places where you go. Maybe that's not enough, though. You loved us enough to find us on your podcast app. You loved us so much you were willing to find us in the cesspit of the internet that is YouTube. But you really, really love us, so maybe donate to our Patreon. Patreon.com/haplessheroes. Go back to that link tree. The links for that's already in there, too. We got a variety of reward tiers from showing your support to getting into our extra special channels where we post with our pinkies in the air. And that's really at the core of it. It's how we keep this as an ad-free show. It supports all of our hosting and equipment costs and our commissioned art costs. Commissioned art, it's a thing. It's almost certainly a thing by the time we get to this episode. I've seen it. Just like I've seen my way to outdrawing our cast. Over on my left, we have Choom Daloom, played by Seb.
Don't stop holding me back! I'm gonna kill him!
To his left, we have Glorp Glup, played by Nicole.
Ye dork roast.
To her left, we've got Brother Brew Blitzbore, played by Mike.
I'm ready for this adventure.
To his left, we've got Lev Zangief, played by Lou.
Yes, love it. Goodbye.
To his left, we have JamJam, played by John.
Until next time.
To his left, we have Percival Flathest, played by Francesco.
Just don't go anywhere. We'll try to get an invite, and we're going to come rescue you. Okay, bud?
And my name is Dave. I've been your host and Dungeon Master. Thank you so much for joining us this week, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.